Get our coin toss now, brought to you by State Bank and Trust Company.
I'll get you some captains here momentarily for 6 ward.
Looks like maybe Golden Meadow first, maybe 34. Bentley Rishu, 25. Kendon Chasson, 67. Owen Savin, and 3, which would be Lucas Arujo.
Six ward, number 4.
Lane Wagasback.
5.
Cole Lasser.
6.
Blaze Alama.
And in back of them, are they coming out on the field? Those 3 are the captains.
Captains for tonight's game for the
Easy enough.
Middle School Blue Jays. Number 4, Lane Wagasak. Number 5, Cole Lasser. And number 6, Blaze Alimon. Tonight's captains for Golden Meadow Middle School. Number 34, Bentley Rishu. Number 25.
Captains are at midfield getting their final instructions from the head official.
And number 3, Lucas Araujo.
Yes, we do not have a number 12.
Yeah, that's going to be the one that we're going to be working on, I think, for 6 ward.
Probably one of the lightest crowds we've had here this season, but they're still coming in.
A little surprising with it being as beautiful of a weather night as it is. Thought that people would have wanted to be outdoors. Trying to see who's serving as our white hat tonight. Is that Mr. Rodney?
It looks like
Yep.
Rodney Ducey. You know, you got to give credit where credit is due. These officials, from the games we've seen so far, I think they have done a very good job.
Oh, no, 100%. I have no complaints. And for anybody who listens to these broadcasts, at times, you know, we got to call it like it is, but this season has been a really well-officiated season.
Yeah, you know, you're not going to please everyone, but overall, we're looking at it objectively from the outside, and they've been spot on.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Looks like Golden Meadow has won the toss, and they want the ball.
Again, we talk about it every week. It seems more and more where these teams are winning the toss and we want the football.
The opening kickoff tonight.
It's been such a psychology shift because that's not the way it's been.
What you think? Let's say tomorrow night, Sean Payton wins the toss.
I want to go and hand the ball to my running back over and over and over again against that defense.
Yes. And I would just tell my offense, treat it like they got 1 minute left to go in the game. And you're going to go down and score in 2 or 3 plays.
No doubt about it. I'm going to be interested to see on the special team side. 6th Ward does not have the biggest roster. We've talked about that in the pregame. They've got like 26 dressed. How do they handle the kicking game? Can they put it out there? Can they control time of possession? Not time of possession, field position.
The Lions will receive in the south end zone. Blue Jays kicking left to right.
Charlie Dardar and Caleb Myers will be back deep.
Blaze Alimon.
And if Golden Meadow's got them scouted, which I'm sure they do, they're not expecting a very deep kickoff. They got their up men standing at the 25 and 30-yard line.
Lions have Arujo or Dardar and Myers. Either one can take this back. Or Dardar, yes. They have shown some speed this year.
Well, let's have some fun.
We're ready to go. We're underway here at South Lafourche. It's an onside kick falling on by the Lions. Number 34 falls on the football.
Number 34.
That is Bentley Rishu.
Falls
on the ball for the Lions, giving his Lions outstanding field position. Starting at the Lion 48.
Rishu did exactly what you would want the kid in that position to do. Just caught it, went straight to the ground. The ball was never in any jeopardy.
Lions play 1st and 10, just on the way here. The clock has started, did not stop. We're already 30 seconds into the game. Arujo is under center. 3-back set. Snap. Given to the up back on the left side. Plenty of room. Breaks one tackle, fighting for extra yardage.
Jason
down
Baca
about
takes
the
another
41.
first
Jason
down.
Baca
For a gain of 12,
on the carry
brought down by number 5,
for the Lions
Cole
picks up a
Leclerc.
first down.
So we mentioned Golden Meadow's size advantage in the pregame and how profound that is. And I wanted to see on that first snap what it looked like. Well, it looked like Golden Meadow blowing him off the ball. 6 Ward's going to have to be a little more competitive up front.
You see Coach Bruno's game plan. We're just going to try and muscle you guys up and down the field.
Look at this formation.
Back under center, 3-back set. He's given on the right side. 33 breaks the tackle to 25, working hard, falls shy to 20. Good run from the Lions, number 33. Carter plays on from the carry. Picks up another first down for the Lions.
A very closed up, almost like a Maryland high set there. And they just ran the football right up the middle for a big gain.
Nice run from Plaisance. Lions playing a 1st and 10. 3-back set once again. Giving the Plaisance on the right side. A good push by the Lion right side of the offensive line. He'll pick up about 6 on the play.
66, Cy Abear. 55, Braden Fonseca. 70, Ryder Duce. 72, Scotty Bourret. And we have an injured Blue Jay.
This injury report or injury timeout is brought to you by Thibodeau Regional Medical Center, a leader in bringing you the latest and best technology in the region.
I missed one of the linemen. I'm going to try to make sure I shout out the one that I missed. 66, I said Cy Bear. 55, Braden Fonseca. I believe I didn't shout that one out.
All right. I'm just glad you didn't miss 72.
63, Brian Buzigard. That's the one that I missed.
I believe he's the center.
Yeah. No, we're not missing 72, man. Come on now.
Line offensive front getting a solid push up front. Lions will play a 2nd and about 4 on the 15-yard line. Snap, toss to 4. That's Johnny Lee. Gets to the outside. He's at the 10-5. Post in. Touchdown, Lions. Johnny Lee takes the pitch from Arujo and scores for the Lions. It's 5:34 to go in the first period. It's the Lions 6, Blue Jays 0.
Yeah, just pitch it out there on the right side to Lee, and there was just nothing but green grass there.
Good job by the Lions. They attacked on the inside, and they're going to score on a pitch to the outside. Johnny Lee showed some speed getting to the outside quick.
He's fired up coming off the field as well. He should be. The Lions have an early lead.
Tristan Dewey checks in the game for the Lions. 2-point conversion. Like a stacked eye set from Arujo. Snap is given to Tristan Dewey. He goes to the outside. He'll walk in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So with 5:29 to go in the first period, it's Golden Meadow 8, 6 Ward 0. We'll take a break. We'll be right back in 1 minute right here on KLEB.
It's game time. That's right. Get ready to rev up, raise the bar, go from 0 to 100. That's why Rev is bringing the speed. Buku speed. High-powered internet speed that tackles every upload, download, and stream. With the most reliable network born right here in Louisiana. All backed by homegrown support. It's time to experience the power of Buku speed. Make the switch to Rev. Visit us at letsrev.com.
And welcome back here to Southwood High School. Lions take the opening kickoff, drive down the field, and score. 2-point conversion is good. 8-0 is our score with 5:29 to go in the first period. Jason Baca is set to kick deep to kick off for the Lions.
Look at this formation.
It's an onside kick. The ball does not go 10 yards. So the Blue Jays will take over. And a great job again, Case. It's several times we've seen this on short onside kicks, and the receiving team stays away from the ball if it doesn't go 10 yards. Good coach.
Tell you what, Golden Meadow had a good idea, though. They basically were bringing everybody forward, creating a wall. And what they were going to do is if that ball went 10 yards, they were going to block the first guys through and then slide in and get the football. Might be worth trying that again later, because I think that just looking at the way they had it drawn up, it would have worked if they would execute.
So I agree. It was set up. Just the only thing, the ball didn't go 10 yards.
Absolutely.
And it was set up perfectly. Blue Jays would take over in Lion territory, the 45-yard line.
Day gives the quarterback 3.
Dalen Dago will be the quarterback for the Blue Jays. In the backfield is Carter Abear on a wing. 3-back set again here. Man in motion. Snap. Dago runs up the field. Not much room to run. Good job by the line defensive front. Number 33.
Number 3, Balin Dago.
Carter plays on. And I believe it was 66. Cy Abear also on the tackle. Brings up a 2nd and 9.
Good job closing the gap by Golden Meadow. There was a little hole there at first.
Dago in the gun. 3 backs. Hard count gets the Lions to jump. So the Blue Jays will pick up 5 yards the easy way on the offside by the Lions.
Those are the ones that Coach Brune won't like.
Brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Blue Jays. Dago gets his team to the line of scrimmage. Man in motion. McKinney. Dago gets the snap. We'll give to McKinney. Tries to get it outside. He does. There's a 35. Falls forward. Enough for a Blue Jay first down. Good job by McKinney. Looked to the inside. Wasn't there. He broke to the outside and picked up the first down.
Good job reading his hole and reading his blockers, as Brian said. Gets the first down.
So the Blue Jays pick up their first down of the game. Ball spotted at the Lion 34-yard line. Dago still in the gun. Snap. Drops back. Throws a little pass.
Oh, that's a lateral.
To McKinney.
That's going to be Golden Meadow's ball.
And they'll call a backwards pass recovered by the Lions.
Yeah, you can see it here. This is definitely a backwards
Recovered by the
pass.
Lions.
Yes.
That'll make it 1st and 10.
Good call by the officials. Lions take over on the turnover. They'll take over at their own 38-yard line.
And you talk about coaching, a great job by the Golden Meadow defense, understanding that that was lateral. They jumped on the loose ball right away.
Lions take over their second possession of the game. Back in that power eye set, ball snap, giving Ibaka a huge hold on the left side, fighting for extra yards. He'll pick up about 9 on the play. Case to the left side of that Lion offensive line opened up a huge hole.
Yeah, I got to shout out little cousin there. Scotty Bourre Jr. was into the 3rd level there. Golden Meadow's offensive line was pushing big time. And a big old hole for Baca.
Gain of 8. Lions will play a 2nd and 2. Lions staying in that same formation. Snap. Given to the up back. No, it's given to number 2. Dardar on the right side. Flag on the play. Second flag comes out. Dardar breaks the tackle. He's all the way to about the 31-yard line. Flags on the play.
Several flags on the play.
There's 2 different fouls. One at the 35, one at the 43.
So we have 2 flags on the play. I thought Carter Plaisance had that ball on the left side. He did a great job carrying out that fake waiting to call block in the back, illegal block.
Looks like a block in the back against the Lions.
Yeah.
So that'll push them up.
This will be 10 yards from the 43. So they're actually going to gain a yard. Instead of 2nd and 2, it'll be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, you know it's a penalty when two officials are going to throw a flag.
Oh, you know what? They're actually going to say it's a first down. So, yeah, it was far enough up the field for them to still get the first down.
So Lions get the first down. They can be playing 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. Again, same power I formation. The snap is given to Dardar's in the backfield. Breaks to the outside. That is Tristan Dewey on the carry. He picks up a first down. Big gain. About an 18-yard gain for Tristan Dewey. I think the Lion coaching staff found something they liked on their offensive left side.
Yep, nothing fancy. They're lining up in an eye, everybody on the line of scrimmage, and they're just making this a tug of war. And right now they're saying, hey, we're going to win that tug of war every time.
So Tristan Dewey gets his team a big first down, keeps the drive going. Arujo under center. Snap. Toss to Myers on the outside, trying to get to the outside. He does. He's at the 25, the 20, 15, 10. Cuts on the inside 10-yard line. Fighting for yards, shy of the goal line. He's tackled inside the 5-yard line. About a 26-yard gain for Caleb Myers.
They've run inside, they've run outside. Lions are having their way right now on the offensive side.
Johnny Lee brings the play in from the sideline. Ball spotted inside the 5 at the 4. Lions looking to add to their lead here late in the first quarter with 2:16 to go. Arujo checking his backfield alignment under center. The snap. Giving a Baca on the left side. He'll bully his way into the end zone for another Lion touchdown.
Good description there. Bully his way in is definitely a good description. He just pushed forward, was not take no for an answer. And Golden Meadow, after forcing the turnover, goes down the field and scores and takes a 2-score lead.
Lions increase the lead, 14-0. We'll try for the 2-point conversion. I came earlier and I saw them kicking extra points. Just now, he might have just been practicing, or we'll see. Maybe later in the game they may give him a shot. 3-back set once again for the 2-point conversion. Arujo under center. The snap, giving a play zone on the right side, trying to get to the end zone. He stopped just inside the 1. Conversion is no good. So our score remains Golden Meadow 14, 6 Ward 0. We're going to take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Middle School Football on KLAB. And welcome back to South Fuji High School. Golden Meadow set to kick off with a 14-0 lead here in the first quarter. Gray back deep along with Abear for the Blue Jays. Baca set to kick off. Baca approaches the ball. The kick is off.
Good kick.
It's caught at the 20-yard line by the Blue Jays. Advancing the ball up the field to about the 34-yard line. That looked to be Carter Abear on the return.
Tell you what, you were mentioning that they were practicing some extra points. Baca just kicked it from the 40 to the 20, dead as straight as an arrow. So if they could get the snap and the hold down, he certainly got the leg to make it.
Is he busy Friday night?
I don't know.
You know, that's, well, A grade it can't, but that wouldn't be far off. If you get a good kicker one year.
Hawkport tried a 34-yarder last night. He missed by a centimeter.
Blue Jays take over at their own 33-yard line. Make it to 34. Snap. There's a reverse to number 1. That's Abear trying to get to the outside. He cannot. He'll lose about 4 on the play. Good job by the Lion defense coming up to make that stop.
Brought down by number 35. Hayden Guidry.
Blue Jays will play the 2nd and 14. All spotted right at the 30-yard line. Balin Daigle quarterbacking.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Let's see if they put it in the air here.
Down and 14.
3 back, set again. Man in motion. Snap. Daigle who rolls to his left. He'll throw the ball. Has a man wide open. Just a little bit underthrown possibly. Right around midfield.
Daigle's pass intended for McKinney.
That was McKinney.
Incomplete.
The pass was intended. He got behind the Lion secondary.
Bring about a 3rd down for the Blue Jays.
McKinney may have been just a little too far to the sideline for that route.
Yeah, the Lions got to be careful there. Johnny Lee looked like he was jumping the route a little bit, but he jumped it a little bit too much, allowed the receiver to get behind him.
3rd down, 54 seconds to go here in the first period. Lions up 14-0. Blue Jays taking their time in the huddle. They break it, they hustle to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun set. Given to number 4 on the left side, looking for running room. He will not get very much. That was Lane Wagaspak on the carry for the Blue Jays.
Brought down by number 10.
That'll pick up about 2 on the play, forcing a 4th down and 11 with 34 seconds to go here in the first period. Blue Jays do not have to run a play.
And it sure doesn't look like they're punting either.
Blue Jays break the huddle. Plenty of time on the clock. 15 seconds and counting here in the first period. They go in the gun. Snap. Rolls to his right. Has the man downfield. He throws it. Tipped, almost intercepted. Good play by Myers for the Lions. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. With our score, Golden Meadow 14, 6 Ward 0. We're going to take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Middle School Football on KLEB.
below deck.
And welcome back to South Bush High School. Lions take over on downs. They will get the ball at the Blue Jay 33-yard line. You're listening to middle school football on the Big KLEB.
Lions will be playing 1st and 10 from the
Lions take over the 33-yard line.
Same bunch set that they've been having.
Arujo under center. He has the snap. Gives to Baca on the left side. This time, better job by the Blue Jay defensive front. Baca still picks up about 3 yards on the play.
The 10 Simon Boudreaux on the tackle.
Take it along the left side for a gain of about 4.
Very simple from the Lions. Snapping it, get leads, and they're going right at the Blue Jays. Brings up a 2nd and 7.
And number 5, what's there?
Just underway here in the second period. Lions up 14-0. Arujo, he has the snap, rolls to his right, has a man down the field, caught by number 19. He picks up yards after the catch. That was Cameron Oquan.
Arujo's pass is complete to number 19.
On the pass reception, we'll have a flag on the play.
Jeremiah Ruffin.
Nice job. Arujo rolled out to his right, had Oquan open downfield for a nice pickup from the Lions.
Flag is at the 13. And it doesn't look like Golden Meadow likes what they're being told. It's going to be a block in the back.
So legal block in the back will push the Lions back.
Against the Lions. That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot.
It will again be a first down, though. Second time in the game they gain enough yardage that they still get the first down even with the penalty.
So the ball can be spotted at the 23-yard line. Lions play 1st and 10. Blue Jays are trying to keep the Lions out of the end zone here. 3-back set again for the Lions. Myers has it on the left side. Good push up front. He'll pick up positive yards. He's going to be tackled around the 18-yard line.
Brought down by number 5, Lasser.
Again, nice job by the running backs, but you have to give credit to that big offensive line for the Lions opening up these holes for them. Lions will be playing a 2nd and 4. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Arujo under center. The snap. Given on the right side to Johnny Lee. He walks in the end zone for another Lion touchdown. Great job by Johnny Lee. Showed some speed getting to the outside and got right inside that pylon for a Lion touchdown.
Great job by Johnny turning the corner, flashing those wheels. And it is all Golden Meadow right here.
So the Lions set for our 2-point conversion. Lions up 20-0. Back set. Can we see another toss to Dewey? The snap. Dewey gets it, trying to get to the outside. Ooh. Nice play.
Yeah, good tackle by 10. Boudreaux.
Nice play by Boudreaux for the Blue Jays. Denies the 2-point conversion.
By number 10, Boudreaux.
Okay, so let's keep it right here. That was a little quick possession here. What you seeing so far from the Lions?
Golden Meadow's just controlling the line of scrimmage. They're blowing up the line of scrimmage right now. On the offensive side, 6th ward, they're trying to get some receivers down the field to throw it a little bit. They just don't have any time for Dago to throw whatsoever. Golden Meadow's getting a big surge. And I know for those boys in red, this is a good feeling because They have not won a game this season, so to be in control of one right now, I know those guys got to be all smiles on the sideline.
Yeah, and look, it has to be a confidence builder for these young men up front because they are getting a great push up front, opening up some big holes. So if for nothing else, Coach Brunet can use this as a big confidence booster for his team,
Yeah, no doubt.
which they're going to need for later in the season. It's amazing how we see teams just get better and better and better as the year goes on.
See, Sixth Ward could do with this possession. Brian, I think we got a full moon tonight. Look at that right in front of us. Is that a sign that the Saints are going to win tomorrow?
Absolutely not. We'd have to see somebody jumping off.
Somebody jumping off the moon.
Baca is going to kick off for the Lions. We assume he's going to kick it deep here with his team up 20-0.
Baca set to kick off. Back to receive, number 27, Jeremiah Rothman. And number 8, Ethan Gray.
He kicks it. Nice kick. Fielded at about the 22-yard line by Hebert. He gets to the outside. One hit. Gang tackled by the Lions. Good coverage from the Lions. Johnny Lee, number 30, and also 35, Hayden Guidry hustling down. Number 14, Elliot Gaspard hustling down in kick coverage for the Lions.
Yep, definitely was good kick coverage from Golden Meadow.
Let's make that the 34 and 7/16 yard line.
Ball spotted at the 35-yard line.
I think we might be having a guest in the press box here real soon. A certain Golden Meadow Mafia member said he's cold and wants to seek shelter.
Lock the door.
First and 10, Blue Jays.
Blue Jays, first and 10. There's a toss. It's going to be a double pass. Johnny Lee in coverage intercepts the ball at the 48-yard line. Nice coverage from Johnny Lee for the Lions. For the second Blue Jay turnover for the game.
Oh boy, Johnny Lee has been all over the field. 2 touchdowns, now an interception. Have a day, Mr. Lee.
I applaud the call from the Blue Jays. Just a little bit too much air and great coverage from Johnny Lee for the Lions. Golden Meadow takes over, ball spotted at the 47-yard line. 5:54 to go here in the second quarter. All Lions.
Curious to see how Sixth Ward fights back, man. They're back on their heels. They show up late. They're getting beat up on.
Judah Bach spit out to the near side. Snap. Giving a Bach on the left side. Puts his head down. Spins for about a 3-yard gain. Good defense from the Blue Jays up front that play.
Starting to close some of those gaps a little bit. Better job fighting there on the defensive side.
And it's gang tackling from the Blue Jays. It's not just one guy on the tackle. And I think you need 2 or 3 to bring Baca down. 2nd and 7 for the Lions.
Now I'm curious to see can Sixth Ward stop the toss, because I think that they're going to try to go outside at some point.
Now they're back in that wing set. Johnny Lee at the wing. He's in motion. On a counter play to Myers. He's at the 40, fighting forward, falls forward, close to a first down. He'll be short of the first down by a yard. A nice counter play from the Lions sets them up a 3rd and short.
4:50 and counting in the opening half.
Baca takes a breather. Number 11, Jacob Davis checks in for the Lions.
Like Jacob Davis, like the way he plays.
Yeah, I had the privilege of this summer. I believe he was on that Flash team.
Yep.
He listens. He's going to be a good one because he can take coach and he listens. Speaking of Davis, he's spread out wide to the far side of the field. Lee in motion. Ball's given to Plaisance. Huge hole up the middle, fighting for yards. He's going to be tackled at the 25. Quick hit and play from Carter Plaisance.
So we were talking about the moon a minute ago. He was shot out of a rocket right there. My goodness. A quick hitter, quick burst through that hole, and a good job by the offensive line creating a hole so early in the play.
In the last game, we were saying we thought it was Ryan Plaisance, and it's not. It's another Plaisance. He runs.
I say he runs like Ryan Plaisance.
Yes, he does. Lions back in that wing set. Ball's given to Plaisance again. Runs over a player. A Blue Jay right about the 22-yard line, falls forward about the 17-yard line, falls forward inside the 15 to the 14.
Yeah, young man for 6'4" just got trucked.
Tough run once again from Plaisance as Elliott Gaspar checks out the game. Judah Boggs spit out wide to the near side. Arujo under center, wing to the left side, the formation. That's Johnny Lee. He's in motion. Snap, giving a Plaisance on the right side. Barron down inside the 10, falls forward to the 7-yard line.
Keep giving it to him, Derek. Let him score.
That's where you reward your player right there.
Yeah.
Young man, go get it. Caleb Myers checks in the game.
Lions will be playing a 2nd and 3 from the 7-yard line.
Lions at the 7-yard line with 2:53 to go and counting here in the second period. They up 20-0. Plaisance and Myers in the back. No, excuse me, that's Dardar. Lee motion, giving a Plaisance on the right side. Spins, breaks one tackle. He's inside the 5. He's going to be tackled at the 4.
He's going to have a first down.
So Lions will play a 1st and goal inside of the 5. They'll spot it at the 4.
Blue Jays 4, and it's going to be close.
First and goal.
That's the Lions first down.
So Lions pick up the first down.
1st and goal, Lions.
Let's see if Mr. Plaisance will do the honors.
He did lose his shoe at the end of the last play, but he's still out there. I think he's going to get it until the wheels fall off.
I'm looking at Baca on the sideline. He kind of threw his hands up like, oh. So I think the ball is going to Plaisance here.
Yeah.
Let's see if we picked up on that correctly. Lions break the huddle. Double wing. Gardar moves up on the line of scrimmage as a tight end. Motion. Giving a Plaisance to the right side. Touchdown, Lions. Once again, great offensive push from the Lion offensive right side of the line of scrimmage. Increases the lead to 26-0 with a 2-point conversion coming.
An outstanding job right there by Lucas Arujo. He nearly fumbled the snap. He didn't get the exchange clean, but he still had the presence of mind to get the handoff away to Plaisance, and Plaisance does the rest.
Yeah, good. You're right. A heads-up play. He didn't panic. He just caught it. The snap, juggled it, but finished the play where it was supposed to go. Great running from Plaisance on that drive. Line set to go for 2. Boggs spit out wide. Arujo under center, man in motion. Myers, they'll give it to him. He's in the backfield, twists and turns, breaks one tackle, falls in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Good effort by Caleb Myers for the 2-point conversion for the Lions.
That's an excellent job by Myers. There was not a great surge there. He just said, I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm getting into the end zone.
Lions increase their lead. We'll keep it here. We're a minute and 36 away from halftime. Casey, offensive line for the Lions just getting great push up front.
Getting great push. The ball carriers are taking care of business, and it has been all Golden Meadow here in this first half.
And when you look at it, Blue Jays haven't run many plays.
Nope. And I don't know that, I'm sure they got it just about everybody going both ways. They don't have a very big roster. I just don't know that physically they could play 4 quarters getting beat on like this.
Yeah, look, especially if the Lions are just taking these 4, 5, 6 yard runs at a time, it's going to wear down that defense. And maybe the Blue Jays, like they tried earlier, trying to score quick in one play here so they can get on the board. They got a minute 36 to try and get on the board here in the first half.
It's a big minute 36 because they do get the first possession of the third quarter. So if they want to have any hope here, they do have to put one in.
Sure, Coach Brunet told his guys, do not allow a return here. Baca set the kickoff.
Back to receive for the Blue Jays.
Hebert back deep.
27, Rockland, and number 8, Gray. Baca's kickoff.
Ball's kicked. That's Hebert threw his hands at the 20. The ball's going to roll to about the 12. He picks it up, looking for running room, breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle. He will not break the third tackle. He's going to be tackled at the 16-yard line.
What a great kick from Baca over everybody's head, and then Johnny Lee was flying down the field. The first guy there, he missed the tackle, but he slowed down the return man enough for his other guys to get there.
So 1:26 to go here in the second period. The Blue Jays' body language is not very good here.
No, they need halftime, man. It just kind of getting punched in the face early. They're having a hard time dealing with the physicality. They need something to feel good about before the half.
Dago in at quarterback. Blue Jays seem to be confused. Man in motion. Snap. It's a toss play. Trying to get to the outside.
Ooh.
He will not get to the outside. Big hit from the Lions.
It's number 2, Charlie Dardar.
Charlie Dardar came up.
How about this? Brian Derrick's calling timeouts. Derrick wants to try to get the ball back. Kind of sensing what we were saying. 6 Ward needs halftime. Well, Coach Brunet saying, well, let's make this first half last as long as we can while we got him on the ropes.
Yeah, with a 28-0 lead.
And I think the big reason for it, Brian, is they haven't punted. Like, I don't think that they punt. So if you pin them back here, you can maybe steal a score before half.
Yeah, look, I have no complaints about that. You play football. Trying to give his team the ball back one more time. I heard the Blue Jays. Do you put the ball in the air?
No.
So the Blue Jays will come back to the field after the timeout by Coach Brunet. Blue Jays trail 28-0 with 1:15 left here in the second period. Shotgun set. Snap, low snap. Dago picks it up, drops back, rolls to his right, throws the ball away out of bounds. Stops the clock with 1:09 to go.
Looked like they were. Oh no! Watching it back, I was about to say, it looked like they were setting up a screen with the way the defensive line came through. Defensive line just blew up the offensive line. They were definitely running down the field.
3rd and 10. Ball spotted at the 16-yard line. Blue Jays need to convert this first down.
Yep, they've got to get to the 26.
Dago in the gun. Snap low again. Picks it up. He rolls to his right. Plants, throws the ball downfield. It's going to be picked off by the Lions at the 28-yard line. That is Tristan Dewey. He's at the 20 to 15, 10, 5. Can he get in the end zone? Pick 6. Lions. Touchdown. Tristan Dewey on the 32-yard interception return for a touchdown. There's a flag on the play.
Yep. Don't think that return's going to count for a touchdown. Golden Meadow, I do think, is going to get the ball. Nope. They're saying it is on 6-4. Touchdown stands.
Flags on the Blue Jays. Lions decline the penalty. So the pick 6 from Tristan Dewey stands. That brings our score to 34-0 with 53 seconds to go here in the second period.
You know, a good job by the Golden Meadow defense there. Once they got the football, they knew, hey, let's get down the field. Let's go hit somebody. Let's go block. They turned from defense to offense really well there after the interception.
And it doesn't happen by accident.
Yep.
You know, that's some good coaching there also. Lions go for the 2-point conversion. Trying to increase their lead.
So I would assume they took the penalty on the kickoff.
They declined it.
They declined
Yeah.
it. Okay, so it was not any dead ball foul.
Blue Jays are getting.
Oh, we're getting it, Brian. We're getting my play here, Brian.
Here we go. Scotty Bura in the backfield behind Arujo. The fullback position. Arujo. Snap. Gives to Bura on the right side.
Yes.
Powers his way in for a touchdown. Scotty Bura on a 2-point conversion.
He has been telling me all season, I'm going to put one in the end zone. And he just put one in the end zone. That a boy, SJ, love you, brother. That was one heck of a run.
And how he celebrates, he does a chest bump and knocks down one of his players on the ground.
Oh, that was awesome.
Scotty J. Bora on a 2-point conversion. He's pumped up there on the sideline. His team's up 36-0.
Beautiful. Just made my night.
Yeah, he's walking around getting high fives all over the place on that Lion sideline.
Oh, we're never going to hear the end of it, but it's okay because we don't want to hear the end of it. That was awesome.
Lions still got to kick off here. We still have 50 seconds to go. Second period. Scotty J goes and hugs Coach Brune.
Oh, yeah. He's been waiting on that one since the first practice.
Line set to kick off. Jason Baca is going to do the honors. Ready for play. Baca set to approach the ball. Kick, good kick. Bounces at the 22. Going to roll to inside the 10. They fall on it at the 5-yard line.
Gray falls on the ball at the 6-yard line where the Blue Jays.
They'll spot it at the 6. We think here they just take a knee here and bring this one to halftime.
Yeah, I would think so.
.45 seconds to go. See if the Blue Jays will just run it one time and head on to the locker room.
Way to go, cheerleader!
Waiting on the officials to put the ball in play. Got the whistle. Here we go.
Looks like victory formation.
Yeah, they'll take a knee here. Drop, they take a knee. That'll bring us to halftime. I'll score. They don't have to run another play. See if they're just going to go out. Yep, they're going to bring the teams to the sideline. So we're at halftime. I'll score Golden Meadow 36, 6 Ward 0. We're going to take a 3-minute break. When we get back, we'll have some halftime talk for you right here on KLEB. Looking forward to covering y'all again on KLAB with middle school and seeing how your team's going to improve from last year and into this year.
Look, we pumped up on the boys' side. We're 8th grade led, and then on the girls' side, we're going to be very, very scrappy.
Love to hear it. And we're looking forward to bringing you guys some of those games too.
Yeah.
Love having you guys. We always got water and Diet Coke ready to go.
Love to hear it.
Love it. with hot dogs.
Yep.
Jason Baca set the kickoff here to start the second half. His team is up 36-0. Baca set to approach the ball. Kicks. Good kick will be fielded at the 24-yard line. Gets to the outside, looking for blocks. Fumbles the ball out of bounds. That looked to be Carter Hebert on the carry. Fumbles the ball out of bounds. So Blue Jays retained possession. Ball should be spotted around the 30-yard line.
Brian, I have a question for you, sir. Is there running time in middle school?
I was getting ready to ask you.
Okay.
I would say yes because they follow high school rules.
Okay, so Golden Meadow would be one score away from pushing it to that.
Yeah, I would. Look, they're starting the clock now.
So maybe there was a little gentleman's agreement at halftime.
Blue Jays take over. 1st and 10 at their 30-yard line. Daigle, inside handoff. Too much penetration from the line defensive front. That's going to be a loss of 3 on the play.
Yeah, they've just had a hard time blocking them there. Good inside penetration.
Tries the left side.
That'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
For a loss of 3.
Yeah, I think you're right, Casey. They're going to just run this clock.
Yep. This is going to be a very short second half, folks.
They go in the gun. Calls for the ball. Toss play on the inside. A little pass. Just again, there's way too much penetration from the Lions. That's another loss of about 3 or 4 on the play.
Yeah, Baca and Bure were in the backfield there on the little pop pass. It's not allowing for any room.
And look, the Blue Jays are trying. They call in different kinds of plays. It's not the same play over and over. They are trying to get something going on offense. It's just defensive front is too big, too fast, too strong for them right now.
Yeah, they're just giving up a lot of weight up front. They have a very small offensive line.
3rd and long for the Blue Jays. Man in motion. There's a toss. Penetration again in the backfield. They'll lose 4 on again on the play. That'll bring 4th and long.
We haven't seen them punt the football yet, but what better time like 4th and 20 to break it out?
They'll spot the ball at the 21-yard line.
So some of the kids are saying they should punt. Look at them. They've had 2 or 3 run off and only 1 come on, so they are going to punt it away.
Yeah, I think they have 11.
4th and 19.
So punt formation for the Blue Jays. Snap. Punt is away. Low punt. Bounces. Takes a Lion bounce. Will roll to the 30-yard line. So the Lions take over at the original line of scrimmage where the Blue Jays started the second half.
Lions will take over 1st and 10.
They're going to play a 1st and 10 at the Blue Jay 30-yard line.
Maybe another drive for the first O. And then we're going to be on the lookout to get some names called, because I'm sure Coach Brunet is going to get some younger players in there.
Clock is running. The Blue Jays have 10.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's number 11 coming in.
Yep.
Lions are getting their second defense together on the sideline. Their first offense has a 1st and 10 at the Blue Jay 30-yard line. Arujo under center. Fires at the wing. He's in motion. Ball's going to be fake. Arujo bootlegs to his left. Gets behind one person. He's at 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Tackled inside the 10 on a shoestring tackle by the Blue Jays. Ball spotted about the 8-yard line.
There's somebody up here who is probably not breathing during that entire run. That would be Mr. Damien St. Pierre. Damien, your quarterback gets a big gain there.
Yeah, that's a tough out right there. Lucas, he should have scored. That's my point guard right there, man.
Blaze Alama on the tackle for the Blue Jays. Ball's going to be spotted at the 9.
First and goal. Who's going to Meadow have next week? Do you know?
I'll find out.
Yeah.
Lockport, I believe.
Lockport? Okay.
Arujo under center. Myers on the wing.
Oh, free
And
5.
Blue Jays will jump. That'll bring them
Flag
5 yards
play.
closer to the end zone.
See, that was a little puzzling, because there really wasn't even like a hard count or anything. The DN just kind of got a little antsy, jumped into the
Tuesday.
neutral zone.
Tuesday, they're at Lockport. Golden Meadows at Lockport.
So we're going to Central. I saw Lockport play last night against C.D. White.
Lions will play the first and goal from around the 5.
4-yard line.
Clock continues to run here with 3:33 to go in the third period. Jacob Davis spit out wide left. Arujo under center. Snap. Rolls to his right. Looking for room. He's at the 5, and he'll lose a yard or so on the play.
Right side around the
Good
end.
job by the
No
Blue
gain.
Jay
Brought down
defense.
by number
Yeah, Trey
17.
Stein made the
Trey
tackle.
Stein.
That'll force second and goal. Ball spotted right smack dead on the 5-yard line.
It's pretty clear to see what Coach Bruno is trying to do here. I think he's trying to get his quarterback into the end zone. See if they boot him one more time.
Clock continues to run. Elliot Gaspard checks in the game. Brings the play in from Coach Brunet. Lions in the huddle. Three-back set.
Uh-oh.
They're going to snap it to Dardar. It's a reverse to Arujo. Razzle Dazzle does 0
Hand it off
for the
to
Lions.
Alonso.
I was just thinking,
That'll be
I wonder if there's some sort of play that they could hand it to Lucas. Well, we saw it. Unfortunately, Sixtward was not fooled, and now the ball's back to the 9-yard line.
We may go interview Coach Brunet after the game and just ask if everybody played.
Oh, shots fired.
That's an inside joke for once.
Yeah, is this bulletproof glass up here?
Nothing to do with middle school football. Arujo under center. Myers in motion. Is given to him on the left side. Can he get the corner? He does.
Yes.
10, 5. Touchdown, Lions! Lions increase their lead to 42-0 on the 5-yard touchdown run from Jacob Myers.
Is Jacob Myers a basketball guy?
Jacob Myers was my manager last year, from what I understand, over the summer.
Caleb Myers.
Caleb Myers, I'm sorry. He matured tremendously. So we're definitely going to take a look at him this year on the basketball squad.
I would find a place for him.
I'd say, yeah, he
court.
plays
That young
hard. That's
man,
why I was asking.
yes.
Great manager. Fantastic man.
And look, those managers are needed.
Except when they do soccer instead of basketball, right?
Well, you get sissies every once in a while. Oh, boy. Arujo under center. He keeps it right up the middle.
There
He'll
he's
get
in.
the 2-point conversion
There he's
on a
in.
quarterback sneak right up the middle. That increases the lead. Golden Meadow 44, Sixtward 0. We're going to take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Middle School Football right here on KLAB. It's all Golden Meadow. They up 44-0.
Brian, we just saw a first. A quarter change during a possession change because of the running time. We're actually now in the fourth quarter.
Rodriguez is to kick off for the Lions.
Christopher Rodriguez kicking off for the Lions. We've seen a lot of crazy things. The truck calling the coin toss.
Yes.
And winning the coin toss.
Yes. He did win the coin toss. That's right. He's 1-0 there doing that.
Rodriguez set the kick. It's away. Bounces at the 40. They're going to fall on it at the 40.
Number 7, Gabriel Lawton.
Looks like number 7.
39-yard line.
I thought there was a flag on the play.
Lawton.
It was the tee. The kicker got under that one and kicked the tee. The tee went 11 yards down the field.
So the Blue Jays will have the ball.
Blue Jays will be playing it 1st and 10.
At the 40-yard line. Lions getting their second team in.
Yeah, let's do a little work here. 15, Brock Bruce. 52, Gavin Ramil. 22, Kylan Kiger. 75, Cy Acosta. 7, Branson Perrin.
And that's Jacob Davis back there, it looks like.
Colin Showalter, number 6.
Oh, and is it Chevy Hernandez? The snap. Goes to the Blue Jays outside, across the 40 to 45, fighting hard for yardage. Picks up a nice run on the left side. Give him about 8 on the carry.
Yeah, like Brian said, Christopher Rodriguez. Let's see, number 8. We already said Chevy Hernandez.
Wagas back on the carry.
52, Ramo was said him.
Blue Jays will be playing
2nd and 1. Blue Jays still in the gun. They go to his right, looks to pitch the ball. He'll keep it across midfield to 45, 40, knocked out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Nice run from Balin Daigle on the right side. Picks up the first down.
Kylan Kiger was in pursuit.
First down,
6 minutes to go here in this contest.
All right, Golden Meadow's going to get their first win of the season. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I know that Coach Brunet and those guys are really excited about that.
And we'll have Coach Brunet on play-by-play tomorrow morning.
Go.
Talk about his big win here. Daigle in the gun. Snap. There's a reverse to Hebert on the left side. Breaks in and pops out at the 35, the 30. Picks up the first down, 25-20. Inside the 20, pushed out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. So Blue Jays pick up another first down.
Brock Bruce shoves him out.
Blue Jays trying to score here. Guess you'd call it early, late, fourth quarter with the clock running.
Yeah, it's all late now.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the 20-yard line. Daigle going back in that gun. Still that 3-back set, shift to the right. McKinney resets to the side of Daigle. It's given to McKinney. He's trying to get to the outside to 20 to 15, 10. Get some speed, 5. Touchdown, Blue Jays. The Blue Jays on the board with a 20-yard touchdown run from Trace McKinney.
Good run from McKinney. He got into some open space, and the Blue Jays are on the board.
Clock is stopped with 4:34 to go. It's Lions up 44-6.
67 checking into the game, Owen Savin. 18's out there, Andrew Billiot.
Blue Jays going for the 2-point conversion. Daigle snap. There's a pop pass again on the inside. Good play. Oh, just got into the end zone. Number 22 for the Lions was there in position. Kylan Kiger.
Come on, cheerleaders.
Did a nice play, but the running back had enough steam to get in for the 2-point conversion. That brings us our score 44-8 in favor of the Golden Meadow Middle School Lions.
And the clock is running through the possession change, B. So by the time we get the kickoff teams on and off with 3:40 and counting, there are not very many snaps left in this game, boss.
No, there's not. And, you would hate, but, like, why go back and get the kids back on the field? It's running time. You want to give some of these guys.
Yep,
That's
absolutely.
the only thing I don't like about this running time is you get these guys that come and work hard every single day, and they get a chance to get in the game, and it's cut short because of a score.
Yep.
But, I mean, that's no one's fault. That's just the way it is.
Nature of the beast.
Yes.
Look, I can tell you guys from working with them over the summer, Golden Meadow's got a really good crop of 6th grade athletes coming in. So to get some field time is crucial for those fellas.
Yeah, and that hurts your program. You're right. If you can't get these guys some playing time.
They did hustle them on and off pretty good, so they're going to get some snaps with 2:50 and counting.
Yeah, there's nobody to blame here for that. It's just the way it is.
Trying to see if I could get out some numbers. Look at 15, Brock Bruce. Back deep.
Number 15, Brock Bruce.
Blue Jays set the kick. High kick.
Yeah, where's
Ball's
that
gonna
been?
Hits at the 22-yard line, takes a Blue Jay roll. Picked up by the Lions at the 12. Fumble on the play. Scramble for the ball. Who comes up with it? The Blue Jays recover the ball at the 10-yard line.
It looked for a second like Elliot Gaspar was treating it almost like a punt. He didn't want to touch the ball. Then he finally realized he needed to, and he got hit as soon as he picked up the football.
So with 2:17 to go here in this game, the Blue Jays take over, 1st and goal at the Lion 10-yard line. Lions here, we go 11 on the field. Rodriguez checks in late for the Lions. Blue Jays 1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10 by about a millimeter as they're just outside of the 10.
They're trying to punch in another score. Snap. Daigle to his right, looking for blockers, cuts up the field, reverses his field, breaks one tackle at the 15. He's at the 10, 5. Can he get in the end zone? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Blue Jays. And they are fired up on their sideline.
Yep, it's a team that hasn't won yet this season, and boy, you could tell just merely putting one on the board, that feels good for those kids. That was a good play there by the quarterback, making it happen.
Reversed his field, broke a tackle around the 15-yard line or so and had speed, turned the corner and got in the end zone. Blue Jays are going for 2. Clock is still running here. Daigle gets his team set. He's in the gun. Man in motion. There's a toss to the right side, looking for room. That's number 1. He fights his way into the end zone. Carter Hebert on a 2-point conversion for the Blue Jays. Brings out score. Golden Meadow 44, 6 Ward 16, 1:10 to go and counting.
Now we're in a race for time here.
The Blue Jays are hustling onto the field. Let us kick off again.
I'd be a little calculated if I was Coach Brunet right here, how fast I would run the field.
Oh, I'd call the official. Well, wait, let's have a talk.
They stopped it.
Yeah, good. That's a good job stopping it here.
Oh, now it started back.
Oh, they started. And we'll have a timeout.
Yeah, I don't know if this is like a team timeout. The officials are definitely telling them to stop it.
I think that's a great job by the officials right here.
Yeah, let that second offense at least get a couple of plays.
And look, the Blue Jays hustled onto the field to kick the ball off, and I think that's a great job. Blue Jays are set to kick.
Back to receive for the Lions.
High kick again, hits at the 24-yard line. Ball's going to roll inside the 15.
No,
Bruce will
heads
fall
up.
on the ball,
Man.
and it's recovered by the Blue Jays.
Again, and the Blue Jays come up with it.
Oh, your heart breaks for that second offense for Golden Meadow. They just can't find a way to get out there.
We have an injured player for the Lions.
Hopefully Gaspar's okay. Got kind of bent up a little bit trying to get that football.
A great hustle by the Blue Jays coming down the field in their coverage. Saw the ball was mishandled.
And this is what you don't want to see at the end of a ball game. Hopefully, Elliott's okay.
Yeah, Blue Jays will take over at the 11. He may have got the wind knocked out. He's back up on his feet.
There you go.
Or maybe his neck. He's holding the back of his helmet.
Give Elliott gas
He's
time
walking.
and
Seems to get a
drive.
little extra pep to his step with each one of his steps. This injury timeout brought to you by Thibodeau Regional Medical Center.
Well, that reminds me, we brought this up. I think you brought it up on Sports Corner when there was an injury in the Vanderbilt game. How fast those Vanderbilt trainers were on the field.
Oh, well, there was a situation where the guy wasn't even injured, and he just
Yeah.
fell down because he was frustrated. He dropped the interception, and the trainers were on the field.
I've never seen something like that. That was amazing. Blue Jays will take over the 11-yard line. 39 seconds to go here. And Dago keep it again on the right side.
And Elliott is just giving the all clear. He's okay. Mom and Dad were on the track word. He said, yeah, y'all go back in the stands. Y'all all right.
The snap. There's a reverse to number 1, Hebert, trying to get to the outside. He'll be
Attaboy.
knocked out of bounds inside the 10 at the 9.
Rodriguez
Clock
with
is
the tackle.
running. Now it is stopped with 29 seconds.
Brought out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Second down for the Blue Jays. They have the ball at the Lion 9-yard line. Trying to punch one in here before they get back on that bus. The snap given on the inside handoff to number 4, Wagaspak. Short gain on the play. Maybe give them 2 on the play. Brings up a third down. 18 seconds and counting. Blue Jays are hurrying up, trying to get the play in.
It's probably going to be their last right here with the clock running inside of 10 seconds.
10 seconds and counting. Dago, the snap, pass to the right side to number 2, McKinney. He turns up inside and scores a Blue Jay touchdown on the last play of the game. The Blue Jays will get into the end zone
Are they going to do the conversion?
on a McKinney pass reception from Dago. And let's see.
The officials want him to do the conversion. Yeah, I think that we're going to have the last play.
So we'll have a 2-point conversion. Our score is 44-22. I don't know how to put 2 seconds back on the clock. In the gun, Dago, snap, inside handoff. Before he tries to get outside, he does for the touchdown. That's Wagaspak gets a 2-point conversion, which will bring us to our final score. Golden Meadow 44, 6-Ward 24. We'll go ahead and take a 2-minute break. When we get back, we're going to wrap things up here from South Rouge High School. You're listening to Middle School Football on KLEB.